The world of broadcasting, brought to you by Moon Pie. Taste the future today. It's 5 a.m. and you're wide awake. In fact, you haven't slept all night. And why? Because you're excited. So excited you can't possibly wait one more minute. All the while, thoughts racing through your head. What'll it be like? Who will you meet? And just how far will this take you? You can barely contain your excitement just thinking about your new thrilling life in the world of broadcasting. Aren't you the eager beaver? Showered, shaved, and a full breakfast to boot. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Johnny is truly ready to embark on the world. Say, Johnny, why the threads?
Why, it's my first day, of course, and I want to look spick and span to make the best impression.
Well, slow down there, Johnny. While I'm sure the big cheese will appreciate the effort, you must remember what your role will be and how to dress appropriately. Instead of those loafers, try some sneakers. Closed toe, please. Instead of those nice slacks, try a pair of jeans. You might have to climb a ladder or find yourself on top of a vehicle. And this means no skirts, ladies. Instead of that nice shirt and tie, try an ordinary t-shirt. And it might end up getting a little dusty. Well, there you are, Johnny. How do you feel?
I feel swell.
And you look it. You look like a man who's ready to enter the work field in the world of broadcasting. Now, get going, Johnny. You don't want to be late. After all, early is on time. On time is late. And late, by golly, is just plain fired. Just look at her. Isn't it the most beautiful sight you ever laid your eyes on? You've waited your entire life for this, Johnny, so let's begin. Say, you fuddy-duddy, just what do you think you're doing? You're an intern, remember? You'll have to pay your dues before hitting the waves. Not to mention, you might upset engineering without the proper training. Get out of that chair and report to your superiors so that we can get started with the basics in the world of broadcasting. First thing is first, Johnny. Know your coworkers. Remember, you're not the only intern in your department. Learn to respect each other and learn their names. There's Janice and Gary and others. Know who you work with. And more importantly, learn the stations you work for. Learn their call letters and listen to their formats. Know their audiences and what businesses might sponsor them. Know your building. Let's take a look at the floor plan, shall we? There we go. Now pay attention, Johnny. Know that your closets are here and here. Also here, here, and here. There's also one over there, and two there, and another one here, and here. Got 'em? Good. Moving on. Moon pie. Experience the wonders of the moon in the delicious form of a pie. Moon pie. Taste the future today. Now that you're familiar with the building and those around you, you'll be given important tasks to complete. It'll be up to you to notify individuals who have won contests through the radio waves. It'll be your job to call them, log their prizes, and prepare the packages for their arrival. Say, Johnny, just what are you saying to them?
I said they won a prize and they should pick it up.
Well, did you explain to them who you were? Well, have you been logging their information? Johnny boy, there are rules for calling, protocol that must be followed. There's a script you should read and a program you must use. Learn it.
You'll need to come to the station to pick up your prize. We're open Monday through Fridays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and we're located at 4002 West Gandy Boulevard in Tampa. If you have any questions, please call me back, 813.
There, now that wasn't so hard, was it? Now you're cooking with gas. Next, know how to fill a prize bin. Be aware of what content is appropriate for what station. I mean, you wouldn't put an Elvis rock and roll album in a bin meant for jazz listeners, would you? Also, be organized. Keep your closets clean so that items can be easily found. I said keep it organized, Johnny. My goodness, it should be simple to put things back and not make a complete mess. Right. Moon Pie, taste the future today. Listen how to do a promotional setup. Be able to set up a tent. Properly hang a banner. How to set up an inflatable. How to set up a sound system and how to use a generator. Know the difference between a van hit and an appearance.
Say, mister, what is the difference?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Johnny. A van hit is a 1-hour setup at a client's business, usually with no station talent. An appearance involves a jock and usually lasts about 2 hours. Next, know your station vehicles. Locate the keys. Know how to use a Marty and use the access. Know the safety and dangers of this equipment, including the use of the mast. Always park on a flat surface and never attempt to drive with the mast up. Something horrible could be the result. All of which could leave engineering very upset. Next, learn how to set up our theater. Set the stage for the appropriate event. Know how to set up a DI, wireless mics and wedges. Know the difference between cables, an XLR cable, a 1/4-inch cable, an 1/8-inch cable, an RCA. Know them. If you set them up properly, you'll make engineering very happy. Know the difference between a hard mic and a wireless mic. Understand how to set one up. And finally, know yourself. You're going to face many challenging obstacles that'll put you to the test. And you will emerge victoriously, you tiger you, all because you've been trained. Trained by the men and women who keep this industry alive in the world of broadcasting. Moon Pie, future today.